Hey Capricorn, this is Tina with 85th House Vibrations. Thank you all for coming through. For any newcomers, thank you so much for giving this video a chance. And for those of you who are returning, thank you so much for doing just that. Any of you who have seen my videos before know that I generally do the This Just In Love reading, but I have retired that reading, at least for the time being. Reason why is because there are other things in life to discuss aside from love and relationships. You know, there's health, there's money, there's children, there's career. You know, there's so many other things that people want to talk about. Now, not as many people tune in to general readings. Understood. But there are always general things to be talked about. Capricorn, like I said, this is a general reading. It will not resonate with everybody. And this is for the month of August, the recent past and the near future. You know, just doesn't have to be going on within those 31 days. Let's get started. I am using the Everyday Witch Tarot by Deborah Blake. Some other stuff I want to say, but I always forget. Like it's like I don't have a written script, and so there are things that I'll say in your video that I'll forget to say in other videos, and blah blah blah. So you know, if you're a cross watcher, hopefully you can catch a little gem in every video that wasn't in the last. You know, at least I got that going for me. Okay, so the moon is in Pisces. If I hadn't said that already, let's go ahead and pull the first card, which is the Five of Wands reversed. Yeah, 5 wands reversed. 5 wands reversed. Wands is that fire energy. It's that passion. It's that drive. It's journeys. It's go, go, go. Okay, we'll address that in a minute. The next card is the Wheel of Fortune reversed. This is the 10th major arcana. And the last card is the 9 of Wands in the upright position. Okay, Capricorn, the 5 of Wands reversed in the upright position. I mean, like, this is a clear picture of too many cooks in the kitchen. There's too many cooks in the kitchen, messes up the soup. I'm trying to get that to focus, but it doesn't want to. Come on, baby. Okay, you're going to have to take my word for it that this is the 5 of Cups. I'm sorry, the 5 of Wands. Doesn't want to focus, and it is what it is. All right, so it's reversed. So this is not a matter, whatever is going on this month, it's not a matter of too many cooks in the kitchen. This is not a situation where there's so many other energies going on that, you know, it causes conflict. Even with this type of conflict, this is generally just petty conflict. It's not real. Nobody really gets hurt. It's just a bunch of people cackling and arguing back and forth about nothing that really makes a damn difference. What they should be doing instead of arguing is watching this and making sure that it doesn't boil down and scald those cats. That's what they should be doing. So in the reverse, you know, this is not happening. You can pay attention to the brew. You can pay attention to what's going on because it's probably only you in the kitchen. Now, with that being said, whatever else is happening, at this point, there doesn't seem to be anybody else to blame. This is a one-man show right here. I don't see too many other people involved. In each of these cards, there's only one person. So as of yet, I don't see any other people in the picture. We may pull some more cards and that could change. But whatever the core of this is solo dolo all day long. Okay? So the next card is the Wheel of Fortune, and it too is reversed. Now the Wheel of Fortune is a card that says, you know, sometimes we're up and sometimes we're down. The wheels on the bus go round and round, they keep spinning. So if a wheel keeps spinning, it's not flat. So you're still going somewhere. You are not staying still. And for whatever reason, temporarily, things don't seem to be moving as quickly are as far forward as you might like, Capricorn. And we know that Capricorn is generally about progress. Capricorn wants to produce. Capricorn feels safe when they know that they can provide for themselves and others. And for whatever reason, there seems to be some sort of change in the game. Just know that it's temporary, because this is a wheel and it's gonna roll, and it doesn't have any problems rolling. It's not like, if you stand a circle up, if you stand a wheel up, if there's a hill of some sort, it's going to just roll down it without your help. So that means all of this stuff is going to continue to circulate round and round and round. I don't feel like this is really a hard thing. I really feel like whatever it was that was plaguing you, all of the hard stuff is behind you. All of this arguing and fussing and fighting over nothing, if that was once a thing, it's gone. And now you are running your own show. It's just going to take a minute. And we've got all of these retrograde planets. So we could very well be feeling stagnant. Things could actually be just on a hold up. But this is your thing. At least at this point, like I said, this is your thing. I don't feel like you have a bunch of other people that are going to come in at this point and mess it up for you. And if at one point that was a thing, it's not a thing in the month of August. So we've got the 9 of Wands. So we got some more wands here. A lot of fire. Capricorn, you may have felt defeated by, if you did have a bunch of people around you at one point that were, yelling and arguing back and forth and being petty and flaky and, you know what I'm saying, just all around trip. It may have gotten to you at some point, or this may not be you. This could be I said before that this is all solo dolo. The reason that I say that is because now this is generally a group of people. We can clearly see that this is more than one person, but this is reversed. So I'm feeling like I said, these people aren't around anymore. I don't know where they went, but they may have just rolled on off. And you have felt defeated dealing with this stuff, but you're by yourself now. You are completely alone. And you feel like that something's going to jump out and get you at any second. It's not. The hard part is behind you. Yeah, you've gotten some bumps and some bruises and some battle wounds. And you probably ended up with some dopes that you couldn't trust, that you shouldn't have been around. But the worst of it is behind you. You got some things to wrap up. You got to clean that spilled over mess that was made from whatever the previous arrangements were. That has got to be cleaned up. It really doesn't look like a hard job. It may feel like it. It may seem like it because all of the things that you've been through. You don't have these bandages and things like that. And you don't feel this anxiety for nothing. People feel like Capricorn is a non-feeler. That's not true. Capricorn is just not out here putting it on display. It's not Capricorn feels bad day on Broadway. It's not that. Capricorn don't roll like that. Unless, of course, you've got other things going on in your chart that makes you more of an emotional person. But if we just talk about Capricorn alone, Capricorn is not going to be out here standing on street corners talking about how they feel. So, hell, I don't even know what I was saying all that to say. Let's move the hell on. Quick little, okay, that was a quick little shuffle, even though I've already done that. So that fell out this way, top towards me. This is what we have. Be patient. This is the Temperance card. This is a Sagittarius card. I'm jealous. I love me some Sagittarius. I love me some Capricorn too, but I love me some Sagittarius. So we have another major arcana, and this talks about being patient. Keeping a level head. Don't let these people put you out of your element because they're not even around anymore. Be patient and things will change. This is also about answering to your true calling. Remain optimistic even though it feels hard to. Let's go ahead. I have to show on the bottom deck. This is the card that's on the bottom of the deck. This is a star card. This is hope. Oh, yeah, so now you want to focus. This is hope. Capricorn is probably not one to want to allow themselves to be vulnerable, especially after having dealt with this group of people. But you still have it in you. You still have it in you to let go and let God, if you're one of those type of people. When I say God, I don't want to offend people, but you know, I believe in God, so there's that. I mean, I believe in the powers of the universe and all of that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? And God is, you know, as much as I hate to say it, because I almost feel like it's a cop out to say God is whatever you want it to be, but you know, I guess that really is the truth. It's only your perception of what you think God is. It's only your perception of what you think the universe is. That's what's going to work for you. People can come in and try to convince you of things that don't work for you. You got to rely on what works for you. And here again, we've got all of these solo people. Let's go ahead and pull it out and put that with the Temperance card. Oh, okay, let's look at this. This was the next card. We're going to stop because I did this with Pisces. I had 1,010 cards out on the table before it was over. The hard work is over. The hard stuff is over. The burdens are over. Whatever it is that you were dealing with, even though this Wheel of Fortune is in reverse, you know, the nonsense is over. And there is hope. Just be patient and remain level-headed, because when other people do come around you, they won't be. Capricorn, this month you have to be the voice of reason. You're the only one that's going to get the ball rolling again. But you know, you feel like, man, I've always been that person. Man, I'm beat up. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired of people acting like I've got all the strength. I'm tired of people acting like I'm the strongest person in the room. Hell, I got feelings too. You are vulnerable. And there's hope in that, Capricorn. Let's pull one more card. Let's kind of turn it over a little bit. Oh yeah, good stuff. Good stuff's coming for you, Capricorn. Don't worry about it. Good stuff coming for you. Your ruling planet, Saturn, is at home. It's getting things together. It's Saturn being at home in this sign of Capricorn is straightening out everything that everybody else fucked up. So don't worry. Pull one more card. And the last card is moving on. We're moving on. We got the Six of Swords. We are Six of Swords. We are moving on from hardships. We're moving on from toxic thinking and, you know, toxic friends, people just in your ear going yap, 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 and the shit that they talking about don't make no kind of sense. And that seems to have been a theme. You guys are my third reading, and that seems to have been a thing. I feel like there's something going on collectively where we've got these unnecessary people in our ear talking a bunch of garbage that don't mean nothing. And it's